Hey everybody, welcome to Jacob's Quest, and today I just got done watching the brand new Valentine's Day movie, Love Hurts, starring Ke Huy Quan. Apologies if I am pronouncing that incorrectly. And yeah, this is just a brand new action comedy slash romance movie. And yeah, I think by watching this trailer, you pretty much get a decent grasp of what this movie actually is. There's not really much in the way of like surprises here, maybe some, but nothing like groundbreaking. Like, you pretty much get what was advertised with this one. So without going into too many spoilers at first, I'm just gonna say up front that like I think that this movie is enjoyable enough. You know, like I think if this is on Netflix or if it's on, you know, whatever streaming service, and you have nothing else going on, or you just wanted to watch like a fun, you know, well choreographed action movie with some jokes thrown in there, it's decent. It's not the best in its field. I think other movies have done it better than this, but it's not, you know, it's not like offensively bad or anything like that. It's kind of just generic a little bit. And having said that, let's go ahead and get into, I guess, a little bit more spoilery slash detail thoughts. And yeah, spoil wise, there's not much to spoil. It's just kind of exactly what the trailer showed you. You know, he used to be a hitman for his brother, who is the leader of this criminal empire, and he retired and he went off to live a normal life until, of course, his past catches up with him, and now he has to get back into the action and save the girl that he loves and all that, right? And like, that's what the movie is. Like I said, pretty much no surprises at all. Something that was kind of jarring to me, and I don't know exactly what the cause of this might be. I don't know if it's because, you know, maybe, I don't know if it's just the writing or if it's the editing or really what it is, but a lot of the dialogue, especially for certain characters, felt very stilted and almost, I guess it's what you would call trailer speak. You know, like you could take any one-liner or quip that this character says, and it's just something that they could insert into the trailer. I think especially the character Rose, who is like the main love interest, for some reason it feels like every single line that she says was just a quip or a one-liner or some kind of catchphrase that she has. It felt like her, more than any other character, didn't have any full actual conversations. You know, like she wasn't talking like a normal person, and it was very strange. And I don't think it was the actor's fault at all. I think they legitimately were like trying to find ways to like, okay, what can we use for the trailer? What's like a funny, quippy kind of thing? And I don't know if you want to call that like the Marvel effect, or if they were kind of going for oh man, what's that movie had Brad Pitt starring in? I think it's Bullet Train. It felt like they were kind of going for those kind of vibes, and so they were kind of having every character is a little quirky and a little silly, you know, even the other hitmen and the other assassins, like everyone's got these quirky little personalities to them, but it feels forced sometimes, you know. And a lot of the dialogue is just like very stilted, and it almost felt like video game dialogue, like early 2000s video game dialogue. That's kind of the vibes it was giving off. And so you mix that with sometimes sudden like bursts of violence, and I don't mean just like, oh, they're doing martial arts choreography, which, by the way, the choreography was great. I enjoyed a lot of the fights. They did a good job there. If anything, that's really the highlight of the movie. But like, suddenly there's just like lots of blood, and I don't mean just like, oh, like they spit out some blood sometimes. I mean, like, we had like stabbings and eye gougings, and you know, like it just felt like the tone of this movie was still trying to discover itself. You know, like, is this almost like a Kingsman style like comedy, or is this more lighthearted than that? And it felt like it couldn't quite decide the entire time. So I don't know, overall I'm walking out of this one saying it's okay. You know, like, it is a straight like 2.5 out of 5 or a 2 out of 5. Like, it is just kind of really generic, but the fights are great. And you know, Ke Huy Quan you enjoy his character. You know what I mean? I think that's one thing, is that like this you know, like he is a charming actor to watch, you know, especially when he's putting on like the innocent well, what is he, as he sells houses, right? Like he's a real estate agent, and he puts on like this really innocent kind of Ned Flanders persona whenever he's trying to live his like normal life, and he doesn't want to let go of that life. And you know, during those moments you're like, okay, yeah, this is like the highlight of the movie, really. You know, it's him and the fight scenes. But really everything else about it, it felt like they were trying to be several different movies and they never quite got it together. But like I said, it's nothing like offensively bad. I think if you're just looking for something to like, hey, I got an hour and 40 minutes or whatever to waste, and I want to watch this guy and do some fight scenes, and that's really what it is, and you get that, and there you go. Like, I don't feel like your time is being wasted there. It's maybe not a movie theater movie, it might be a Netflix movie. So there's that, which is unfortunate, because like, you know, I love his story from like, you know, a couple years ago. He was in Everything Everywhere All at Once, and that kind of reinvigorated his whole career, and he won awards. And you know, like I want him to be in more movies, like in more starring roles. So you know, I kind of just wish that like this project was better, you know. I wish that, like, you know, and having said that, it doesn't seem like it costs a lot of money, so I don't think this is some kind of like major box office bomb flop that he's gonna be known for, and this is gonna like ruin everything. You know, I think this is just, it's a fun, silly movie that's kind of cheesy, and oftentimes it feels like it just went through so many different rewrites and it doesn't know what it's trying to be. But if nothing else, it's simple. You know what I mean? Like it's very, very simple. So like, you can just watch the people fight, and like that's what it is. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about Love Hurts. Are you gonna go watch this one? Are you gonna wait for streaming? I would probably advise that. And yeah, like I said, it's okay for there to be a simple movie sometimes. Not everything has to be great or outstanding. I just wish the dialogue was better. Honestly, that's really my biggest thing, is like the dialogue. Like, it took me out of it, how off it was a lot of the times. I'm like, are you doing one-liners? Are these like it's very strange, especially like certain characters. It's like they're like, this character is gonna be for the trailer, and she's just gonna say one-liners the whole time. She's gonna be very quippy, and that's all she does. So I don't know, it was very strange. Anyways, let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.